And that's an ender. Hey, it's Nitro Nerds here, and this video is about my Losi 810, my oh so beloved Losi 810. Short version is to the point to where I've done virtually everything to it, and now I sit back and I start to think of areas that I like and I don't like, and I'm going to wrap it all together and turn it into just an absolute beast. And I've been real busy rebuilding my Savage. This is coming along fine. I'll have the next episode in its rebuild series coming up in a few days. But we were slowed down a little bit because we have a new member of the Nitro Nerds. Let's welcome Winston. Together now. You'll be seeing Winston in a lot of videos coming up because he's going to be real big into RC. And if you're new to this channel, this is my all-time favorite vehicle right here. It's a ready-to-run Losi 810 that came out probably about 2 years ago. It's been discontinued, but as noted, I've done everything to it. In fact, very ironically, I actually have, or I'm about to have, enough parts to build a second Losi 810. So in other words, all of the spare parts that I've taken off and used whatever, so I can actually build a second 810, which would then I guess be the original 810 with the original parts. So it's kind of weird, but anyways, it's fast. I just did a video recently where Andrew had it in his hands, and he figured out what was up real fast. But it wasn't the first time that he's had that realization.
It's probably the fastest car we have.
Huh?
It's probably the fastest car we got.
Huh?
That's all I can say. It's very fast.
So phase 3 of my rebuild will begin with the new engine, new pipe, air filter tank, all that stuff, new chassis, etc. So I thought to myself, let's go ahead and take it out for one last run. Let's just take it and get after it. So I put on its dress blues. I put on its official, original body, tires. So now that I've got my arms around it and I've done my testing and all of that, I'm going to put together the final pieces. And that begins with a new engine, and it will be the Losi 3.4 because it smokes. And went out with my neighbor, Andrew and I, my neighbor and his kids went to a little school right by our house, and we got after it. I told my neighbor after it, in a way I'm actually glad it happened because it sounds sick, but I like breaking parts. What it does is it shows me potential weak areas. And these are RPM arms. I was actually going to switch out of these anyways and go back to the stock because I don't like these. These are the original A arms on it right here. And they're fine. I mean, they've been through much worse. Hadn't had a single problem with them. But I wanted to try out some RPMs. So put the originals on, but what I want to do, I always like to have backups to my backups, so I went ahead and got some new stock ones. My problem with these RPM ones are they were very rigid. They didn't flex at all. And isn't RPM's slogan something like break us, we dare you, or break it, we dare you, whatever? Well, you can see right here, I haven't gone through everything, but that certainly seems like the offending part. I'm just very, very grateful that I didn't blow this wheel hex hub right here, because these right here are pretty much impossible to find. And I actually had to use the jaws of life, believe it or not, to pry it out. And it held up though. As did the spindle and the hub, drive shaft, everything. In fact, again, the only part that I can see that gave are these RPM arms. So with that, it's on. Phase 3 is about to officially begin, and I'm going to make this into even more of a badass. And while we don't have a lot of subscribers that own an 810, we don't get a lot of activity with respect to our 810 videos. I don't care. I'm an 810 guy, and all you other 810 guys out there, don't worry, I'm going to roll film on phase 3 of it, and you can see exactly what I'm doing to it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.